Hello there, and welcome to the 38th episode of me playing Skyrim for the first time. We are standing just outside of Cidhna Mine prison. Boy, has it been a long time coming, but now we are here. I have to say, last time, when we were to inform Eltris, and they had killed him, I was actually taken aback by how emotional I got. I was just so surprised. I have no idea why I didn't see it coming, but I really didn't. That they had gotten to him somehow. And yeah, we fought our way through every guard we could see. We refused to come quietly to the prison. So we have to go in ourselves, because I really want to talk with Modernok and understand his side of things. Like, considering he's no longer interested in doing the Silverblood's bidding. I mean, I do sort of understand, like, the perpetual orders just so you don't get executed. Like, when are you finished with paying off that debt, you know? For them sparing your life. So my guess is that he has been waiting for the right moment to breach that deal. And that seems to have been very recent, that he has started like going rogue with his instructions to Nepos. So we still sort of need to clear our name in all of this. And right now we have like an insane bounty in Markarth. I mean, we have killed a lot of guards. But it was self-defense, alright? So, a lot more happened in the previous episode. Like, we got attacked by some sellswords and everything. We finished our library. Yeah, so I would very much recommend you go and see that if you haven't yet. Anyway, now it's time to delve into the mines. Continue. We are in, guys. Oh, it's steep.
Someone there?
Yes.
Over here.
I am here. Hello. No! Oh dear. Shield! Ursaga? Oh, it's a Silverblood? Oh no, it's a Silverblood god. Okay, that's fine then. Just so we get some time to heal.
This is your mistake. Give up,
No, we need more. Oh, we can just use the level up. Maybe we should save the level up actually. For when we are lower health, because all we need is a bit of stamina. Also, let's damage their stamina. Oh dear. No! Okay. The ice thing is doing something though, I think. It's not too bad. You are outmatched.
Head for a trophy.
No! No! Oh dear! Wait, am I flying in the air? Come on, I have to hit it at the same time, it's so annoying. There we are.
You don't stand a chance.
Okay, okay, okay.
Your death brings me honor.
Oh, oh dear. Also, I forgot to mention, we did actually change the difficulty last time. So we are now on expert difficulty. Just in case you were wondering why I suck. Yes, lightning.
Enough.
Now we can use the leveler. Should we go for Magicka for once? Let's just do that. It might not be the best, but let's go. Let's go. Okay? Okay, yes, she's dead. Let's go. Lightning, please. Oh no, it's out of charge. That's fine then. Let's do dual wielding. And eat. Like, if we use the food now, we reduce the carry weight. So that's nice.
SKYRIM to the north. No. Enough. This ends now.
Okay, let's run. Let's run up here and heal.
This is your last mistake.
No! Let's coat the... It's not the Dawnbreaker, it's Chili we're using in our right hand. Let's coat Chili! Let's see. Oh dear, I don't have a weapon equipped, no. Chili and shield. Poison Chili. Oh dear. Don't block me. Okay, we have to do a fully charged one to like break his stance, I think. Great! Key! Alright. Woohoo! Our first enemies on expert difficulty. I think that's what like the one above adept is called. Yes, expert. Which I think is a very inaccurate description of my level, but sure, there are so many levels even above expert, so... Okay, anything else down here before we cross the bridge? Hello. Peekaboo. Oh! For a second there, I thought we went through. That would have been so cool. Oh, well. Very well then. Also, I hope we figure out the mystery of why no one can escape. Oops, I did not mean to pick up that shovel. Okay, so these are the gods' beds.
Is someone there?
Yes. Hi. Okay, it's good that she had like had to equip the melee weapon. Critical strike!
Think you can take me?
She's cocky for someone with that low health.
It's...
It's nothing. It's nothing. Great. Great, great, great. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Okay. I hear someone mining. Ooh. Silver. Can we open this door? Or maybe that's when we get back out. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Can we do anything with these? No? Are we supposed to go through there? Excuse me? Hello? Okay, light. Maybe there's something we can press or something. Hello! Entrance! Hello! No! What do you mean? How do we move on? Oh! Great. No, wait, this is just a tiny room. What am I doing? Proper lock design? Dude, what? I have encountered many thieves whose sole interest in locks is how to open them and thereby pillar the protected contents of the room or chest. I have taken it upon myself to devise a system of locks that can defeat such a villainous intent. The materials used to create a lock are of utmost importance. Shoddy brass or copper will give way to a well-placed kick, thereby rendering the lock itself useless. I recommend steel over iron when choosing a material. Oh no, we chose iron for our house. Maybe that's how the mercenaries came in last time. More robust materials tend to be prohibitively expensive and necessitate the door being made of similar metals. I have been chagrined to stumble across the shattered shell of a wooden chest. Its dwarven lock intact and still locked. Yeah, you don't want that. Once these basics are settled, pay particular attention to the offset of the tumblers. A 7-degree offset to the keyhole will allow a Torque-style key to work smoothly, while at the same time causing numerous headaches for the thief attempting to insert non-torque lockpicks. In similar fashion, the springs of the tumblers should be made by different smiths. Each smith will unknowingly create a spring with different tension than his fellow smiths. This variance will also create difficulties for anyone attempting to pick the lock. Okay, thanks for the info. And thanks for all the potions. I feel like this means we are in for something of a challenge. Oh, evidence chest. A flower. Prisoner belongings. Great. So that's it then? I mean, I suppose we'll come back out here so we can take these more heavy things then. But how do we get in? I still don't understand. Are we supposed to go through here somehow? That can't possibly be it. Oh, thanks for the arrows. Hello? Ding dong. Like, I cannot interact with these either, so I don't know. I mean, if it's not possible to get out, maybe it isn't possible to get in either without being actually sent to prison. Do I have to go and find more guards? That might actually be it. That sucks. I wanted to, like, break in. To Markarth. But, like, if we come quietly, won't everything... I assume the evidence chest and the chest for prisoner belongings is for us. So basically, if we manage to break out again, all our stuff will be there. That means we have to manage in there without anything. Okay, have we killed all the guards? Do we have to wait for them to respawn?
What do you want? Aren't your hands coated with enough blood?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Let's go to the Warrens and go to the room of Eltris then. And maybe some guards will
ain't
find
for
us
you.
after.
Trust me.
Oh, that's not his. That's his. Oh, it's so sad. He had like nothing. But it's so strange because he said he had a wife, right? And a child on the way.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Aha!
No! No! And also now he's just attacking because he worked for Nepos. No! So basically, since he worked for Nepos...
Kill you.
Wait, what am I doing? I forgot what I had. Yeah, since he worked for Nepos, he's not going to send me to jail, you know?
I'm going to put you down. No more.
Oh, yikes. Oh, and Dristen's note. Okay. Well, we'll have to look at that. Got to deal with a certain nosy visitor in the city. Nepos the Nose wants him roughed up in the usual way. But I can grab a pint at the Silverblood Inn afterwards. Should be easy. Dristen. Okay, so you could have killed him right then and there, I guess? Before going to Nepos? If he wanted to grab a pint at the Silverblood Inn afterwards... Who was that? Kosnak, that's the one who works at the trading company. Who we beat up in our underwear last time. Okay, let's see if we can reach the inn.
I oversee Markarth smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
The Hag's Cure! Okay, more potions maybe.
There's so much to learn about the shop.
The Hag's Cure is here for all your discreet needs.
Othella.
I have potions for disease, love sickness, irritating children.
Love that. Okay, the Hag's Cure, that's a unique name.
Comes with living to a ripe old age. People start thinking there's something magical about you. Then, the insults. Still, a little knowledge of plants and potions can get you by. Not that anyone likes to admit buying things from you. See? I even have a little potion for the steward. Mind handing it over to him? Just say it should solve that problem he has.
I'll make sure he gets it. Perhaps we'll be seized by guards before we get to him, but I'll try.
Thank you.
What do you know about the Forsworn?
Only that they break an old woman's heart. So many friends, so many kin, all lost trying to rebuild a past that was over long ago.
What have you got for sale?
So, you're interested in my potions and
Maybe.
ingredients?
Draft of extra magicka. Ooh, potent paralysis potion. Love that. Let's get so much healing. Fortified carry weight potion recipe. Just what we need. Goodbye.
Now, you let me know if you need a cure or anything else.
Okay, let's read that recipe. Oh, Briarheart and Swamp Fungal Pod. That was the paralysis one. Fortified carry weight. Wisp wrappings. Oh, we had one of those, but we experimented with it. And scaly foliota, whatever that is. Fortify heavy armor. Okie dokie. Hi, Muiri.
I'm Bothella's assistant. She's the one you should talk to if you need an herb or a potion. Why can't the men in this city leave me alone?
Oh, poor thing.
Need something?
I'll leave you alone. So they sleep here, huh? Maybe we can get things from Bothella.
The hag's cure is here for all your discreet needs.
I feel like she's just insinuating that I can get things to poison people with. Well, maybe now we can find out where the Jarl lives. We haven't been wherever that is. The Stallion's Potion. Okay, I see you, Ryrek. Where's that then? Oh my god. Oh, it's in the Understone Keep, of course. How silly of me. Do I like have to wait with this mission until all the guards respawn?
The Silverblood family.
There might be more guards here who will take me away. Oh no! Dude, what? Talmor? What are you doing here at the Mournful Throne? No, I'm supposed to deliver something to you, man. Can I not surrender? Can I not surrender? Oh, this is bad. Time for humans to learn your place? Excuse me. Okay, now I'm just running around and losing health. I'm so sorry. I was just so stunned by this. I have to run. Oh no. Run! Run! What is going on, guys? No! They spawned outside! You're joking. Okay, this is so funny. No, Rarek! This wasn't how it was supposed to end. No. What are we to do?
Bruce,
My god, this is so messed up! This is so sad. I don't want to kill them. I want to give you the stallion potion, and now that's a stolen. What is going on? What is actually going on? Have I messed this quest up by not surrendering? Who's Pauline? Oh my god! Should I run? No, the Jarl is there as well. I don't want to kill these people. Oh god. Should I go somewhere else until things settle? What do you guys think? Should I escape this city? Because I don't want to kill these people. It will probably lock me out of a bunch of quests. No, I'm not going to hurt you. Oh man. Also, the Thelma were there. No! Thank God! Yes! Take me away! I submit!
We'll never see the sun again. No one escapes Cidhna Mine. No one.
Thank God. Wow. Hopefully they won't hate me forever if we escape. And hopefully I didn't kill anyone important. I mean, Jarl attacked me. His steward attacked me. The Thalmor were there. What is going on? Most jails allow you to serve your time by sleeping in your cell's bed. You can also try to escape. Your equipment can be found in a personal belongings chest somewhere in the jail. Great. Oh, hello. Thank God! We're here! Yippee! We are inside. Okay, great. So now we only have our magic, and that's like nothing. We have our shouts, though. I love how they just leave the silver in with me. I mean, if no one escapes, what are we supposed to do with it, you know? Okay. There's a prisoner. There's a prisoner. Oh my! Hi, gang! How do I look now? Oh no, we're back in the rags like at the beginning of the game. Flashbacks. Some warmth.
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I killed her. Uraken.
How old is my daughter now, I wonder? In prison, you lose track of time.
I'm so sorry I killed her.
What are you in for, new blood?
I mean, murder.
Violent one, huh? Best keep that to yourself, new blood. Others find out,
New blood.
they'll consider that a challenge. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma.
A shiv?
Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face, but people tend to see that coming.
Fair.
Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it.
Noted. What are you in for?
A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me, but I knew I'd be blamed.
Really?
So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, got caught. Now I'm here.
Also, we have tried skooma, and we know it's drugs, but let's ask him to describe what it is.
Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as a pick-me-up. Good way to pass the time.
Oh yeah.
Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have down here.
Really? Where's Modena?
If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. Those guards sold you out, but good. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast.
Really? Where are the guards?
They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies, grab any ore we've mined, and beat down the troublemakers.
Oh god.
That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined up, we don't get any.
This is insane! Human rights? Why did you join the Forsworn?
Because life was better under the old ways. No Nords and their laws. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in their blood.
Yanosa would love you. Also, who's Borkul the Beast?
Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it.
Okay, that's
He's
hilarious.
old-fashioned like that.
I love how that's old-fashioned. Okay, thanks for chatting.
All right, then.
Hi.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like
you're so
killing
cool.
your first one, huh?
I mean, that's ages ago, I can barely remember. I think it was some
The
captain.
new meat. So soft, tender.
Okay, this is interesting. I feel like Masha, when responding to him, will get more defensive than what she was, because she doesn't want to admit that she actually hasn't been feeling all that much about it, as long as she has felt that they've been deserving. She's been quite neutral, but she does not want to admit that. So either she's going to be like, I'm not a murderer, or she's going to say that it was exciting to this guy. Because she knows she have to get past him, and she
What was it like
might
killing your first one, huh?
want to like egg him on a bit and challenge him and see how he reacts. So she's playing like a psychological game here by saying exciting. I felt the rush of blood and smiled.
A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with souls. You'll fit in fine down here.
What are you in for?
Murder, banditry, assault, theft, and lollygagging.
Seriously, dude, the gods specifically said no lollygagging. I need to see Madanach.
You want to talk to the king in rags? Fine. But first you gotta pay the toll. How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving.
Right. How about I fight you for it?
That's what I was hoping you'd say. Come.
Let's save.
Come here. Get her! I'll have your head.
Oh, I can't see.
Don't let her get away with this.
That's it. That's
Oh
all
God.
you got?
Don't let her get away with this.
Lucky.
I keep getting stuck on the ground, so that's unfortunate because I have to keep moving here.
Get her.
Oh dear. No!
You puny weakling.
Don't let her get away with this.
I'll show you what a real...
Get her. Come on, she's not so tough.
No!
Hey, who said that? Let me get you after. No!
Don't let her get away with this.
I might have to do first person and try not to get stuck on the ground.
That your best, huh? I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Oh God.
Don't let her get away with this.
You puny weakling.
Should be good.
No!
Come on, she's not so tough.
Oh God, he did 3 in a... No way! I hit like 1.
You serve your time by
I need to see
ready
Madanach.
to pay the toll, one shiv.
How about I fight you for it?
That's what I was hoping you'd say.
What's going on? No! That's unfair.
Made up.
Let's do it again. Oh God. Ah! Get away from me!
No one bests an orc.
I mean, it's kind of unfair to heal. But sure, let's just get through this now, because this is just ridiculous. We're both too tanky for this. It's going to take forever. Because if I want to take him, like, with trying to, like, dance around him, it's going to take forever. Oh god. Guys, please move. I beg you.
You puny weakling.
I keep missing him. I'm so bad at this. At the aiming part.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
Oh god. I'm like sliding past him.
I fought worse than you.
Okay. We can just switch between hitting and healing and just stand here, honestly. Standard! Stand your ground! Block, block, block. This is so ridiculous. But I think this is just our best option, honestly. To just spam. It's not as much fun, but it's going to take ages if not. Also, the other ones are like so much in the way.
I'll show you what a real orc can do.
It's taking forever. Look at that health bar. I mean, he's a beast. They did warn me, to be fair. Get away with what? We had a deal. Stop it. Okay, and here we go. Here we go. God.
It's been so long since I tasted my own blood. Sour.
Sour? You let me through?
Yeah. Go on in.
Yippee!
I was sent here because someone said I was a forsworn.
Someone said?
I'm innocent. The Nords framed me.
What are you in for?
Guards say I murdered someone. I was just sleeping off some meat in my aunt's house. That didn't stop them from arresting me.
Oh god.
I don't even know who they said I killed.
That's so messed up. I was framed too. How long have you been here?
A couple of years. I wasn't a forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Till next time.
Like, could the other guy give me a weapon or something? There's a pickaxe at least. Who are you?
Other prisoners get suspicious when we talk to each other, so keep it down.
What are you in for?
I'm a forsworn. One of our raids went bad and I got captured.
Okay.
Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsmen, but the Silver Bloods want their ore mine, so they threw me in here.
Yeah, you lot seem to be more concerned with being captured than actually dying. How long have you been here?
Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now. But something keeps me going.
Maybe we can all escape together.
Until next time.
Oh, and here's Silva. Alright, nice. Well, at least we don't have to be concerned about weighing too much.
I was sent here because someone said I
Yeah,
was
right.
a forsworn.
Alright then, we can go
You
in.
serve your time by digging, so dig.
I did! Hello? Oh, this requires key. Interesting. Hello?
Well,
Monologue!
well, look at you. The Nords have turned you into an animal. A wild beast, caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed?
Well, you do have a lot to answer for.
Do I? What about you? What right did you have to meddle in my affairs? Kill my people? Was it worth it? Your truth? You're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nords stepping on your throat. Maybe if you understood that, I could help you.
When you oppress people, you push them into being radicalized. So he's trying to take advantage of that and like directing Masha's anger. Understand how?
There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, he's been here the longest.
Oh.
Tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is.
I want to know about Thonar.
I had Markarth. My men and I drove the Nords out. We had won. So we thought. Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. But my execution never came. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point their rage at his enemies and spare his allies. And I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control.
So he has been waiting for the right moment. I had questions about the Forsworn.
This was our land. We were here first. Then the Nords came and put chains on us, forbid us from worshipping our gods.
The irony.
Some of us refused to bow. We knew the old ways would lead us back to having a kingdom of our own. That is who we are. The Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free. Remember, it was the Nords who locked you up.
And he has all the time in the world to say that to every prisoner who enters.
You're back. Have you done what I asked?
No! I didn't even leave. Jeez. Okay. Can we get the key to go down?
You're back. Have you done what I asked?
Is that all the food they have for a week?
You're back. Have you done what I asked?
No. Where are we supposed to go? Dude, what? Oh my god, that's the one that's marked. I'm so stupid. Deliver the potion. Oh my god. Goodbye. Let's mark that and that. Yippee. No way. Hi.
I was sent here because someone said I was a...
Oh my god, I didn't realize there was anything over here. There you are, Grisvar. I will chat with you first then.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. Threw me in here with
Really?
force.
So apparently he's unlucky.
Be careful! I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
What are you in for?
The first time, thieving. The second time, thieving. The third time, thieving. It kind of keeps going like that.
Really? How long have you been there?
First it was 6 months. Then a year. Then 2 years. Now I'm in for life.
I need a shiv.
Ah, you want protection? I can get you what you need.
Okay.
Maybe you could do something for me first. Duok has a bottle of skooma. Finest distilled moon sugar. I'm shaking just thinking about it.
Oh man. Fine, I'll get it for you.
Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
Hello. I hear you have skooma.
You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine.
Dude, be kind. I need some badly.
Getting the shakes, huh? All right.
Aww.
Take it. Old gods keep you.
Bless you.
See you.
See you.
What's the hurry?
Skooma.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem. I got locked up one too many times.
I have your skooma.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
I promise.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Let's hear this guy's story then, eh? Braig.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
How long have you been there?
Long enough.
Alright. Modernok asked me to hear your story.
My story, huh? Everyone in Cidhna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists?
Oh god. It was in Helgen. I was being sent to the executioner.
So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands.
Oh yes.
Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment for the gods? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside?
Yes, but they're far from SKYRIM. They're in Cyrodiil, actually.
I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. I had spoken to Markarth once. That was enough. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver.
My god, that's so messed up. I mean, even if she thinks that it's not justifying what the Forsworn have done, don't say that to a grieving father. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear what happened to you.
My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up.
Oh man.
All right then.
More silver.
Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it.
Okay, okay.
What do you want? Digging to do.
Yeah, I can see that.
Jarl decided I was too much of a problem.
Let's talk with Modernok again.
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
Hello. I talked to Braig.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Each time a different family, each time a different injustice. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be in the hills, fighting.
Spare me from your speeches. It's so manipulative.
Huh. You know, I'm almost beginning to like you, but you haven't earned your place out of here yet. Have you met Grisvar the Unlucky?
Yes.
He's rightly named, and he's also a thief and a snitch. He's
A snitch
outlived
too,
his
eh?
minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Cidhna Mine for good.
But he's already so unlucky.
Our vengeance will come.
Are you kidding? Do we
Remember
have
the
to?
sun? Because you'll forget. Soon.
Oh dear.
Our
Such
vengeance
drama.
will come.
Oh no. Can we, like, lockpick him or something? No, lockpick? Pickpocket. What do you mean, lockpick a person? Okay, it doesn't have anything. Shit. No, I promised!
I got locked up one too many times. Now I'm in for life.
Modernok says hello.
What? No! No, don't kill me! Please!
I don't want to.
Never should have come here.
Oh god, I don't want to. I don't want to. Damn it. Oh man. Well, he was in there for life. But still. Oh, I hated that.
I was sent here because someone said I was a forsworn.
Hi. Grisvar is dead.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
Don't force me to associate with you that way.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Cidhna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The Reach belongs to the Forsworn.
Excuse me, where did this tunnel come
A
from?
little gift from the dwarves. Who knew they would end up helping our cause? We have to move. We'll talk more once we see the sky.
Excuse me? I don't understand. Has this been here the whole time and they have just chosen not to go through? What? What is going on? Let's save. Where are we? Oh god.
Someone there?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I'll show you what a real orc can do. Is someone there?
Oh my. More spiders!
Must have scared him off.
Dude, move!
Come on!
Oh no. Here we go. No! I accidentally... Oh god, I have to reload. I think I have to reload. This is so bad. Please. Okay, let's just stay back and let them deal with the guys then. It's hard being a melee character with a bunch of other people around. That you're trying not to hit, that is. Let's go.
Get moving.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Must have scared him off.
Thanks, guys.
Is someone there?
I knew it.
I think someone might be there. Come on. A teeny tiny step far away from the others. Thanks. When you accidentally hit me, see that I don't get violent with you? Yeah, that's one way to do it.
No turning back now.
Apparently not. Let's save again, just in case. Oh man. Yeah, we can actually search this. Yay! Wonderful. Whoa. This is such a large area. Oh no, wait for me, guys. I'm sorry.
Madanak, I brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider.
Kai?
I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by.
This is all happening so fast. I haven't even talked to the Jarl. I haven't done anything like that, and it seems like I'm going to have to pick sides. Oh man, what happens now?
Now, I announced to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame and fear after today. It'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again.
Okay.
We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have peace. A kingdom. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Oh my god.
Time to finally see the sky and make it rain red.
Oh my god. Very interesting parallels between him and Ulfric's cause.
Madana,
And like...
think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Oh
no. Your family? You've poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Thonar! Here we go!
Oh my god! If we take his sword, he cannot really do much. His journal! Oh my god, this is messed up actually. That they're bringing him as a thrall. That's really messed up. What are we doing? What is this madness? Stop the madness! Oh god.
That takes care of that.
Need something?
Dude!
Got something to say?
I don't really know. Where are you going now? Wait!
Never should have come here.
No!
Us?
I'm not part of this at least. Oh god! Not the horses! Not the horses! Run! Oh my, they're leaving now. They're really leaving. Bye! There they go. Oh my. Hi, man. I think they're gone. I don't think there's anything you can do. Let it go. Let it go. Or not. Up to you. I won't.
So
force
Madanak
you.
was behind those murders. God help
Yes!
us.
Not
We're
me!
dragging to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Oh man. Maybe we should get dressed again. And damn, what a crazy quest. I feel so bad for the unlucky guy. Oh, sneaking and destruction spell. Wow. Cool. You know what? I think I might keep these. I won't ever use them, but that's an insane part of Marshall's experiences in life. Really. We can probably sell the boots, but let's keep this armor. And helmet of the old gods. Oh, increases magicka. Like if we acutely need more magicka, we can just put it on. Wow. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm in shock still. I think I really need to like take in what actually happened. Like the confusing part to me is that they had this tunnel ready and hadn't done anything about it till now. Like the saying that no one escapes and such. Is that just because they concluded it wasn't time yet to escape? I really don't get that. Let's read Thonar's journal, shall we? Madanak is becoming unruly. You'd think that 20 years in prison would calm a beast like him down a bit. Maybe I should have let the Jarl execute him after the uprising after all. Still, he's been invaluable in getting rid of several problems over the years. Maybe I'm overreacting. No one knows about our little arrangement. Not even the Forsworn. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wonder how they would react knowing their king in rags was one of my most important assets. Not good, I assume. Not great. This little shadow rebellion of his better not start to include me, though. If I find out he's even thinking about double-crossing me, I'll make sure he dies inside Cidhna Mine, like the animal he is. Just a great plan. Can we speak with the Jarl now, without Anything bad happening to us? Where did we even come from here? This was crazy. Oh my god, the weight is so light. I haven't really noticed. Have I, like... Let's see. I don't have any bounty on me at the moment then. It seems. Great! All is forgiven. Your brother's dead.
Silverblood family will be heard.
I'll talk with the Jarl.
Stay out of trouble in my city.
Dude, where is the Jarl? No one's ever here. The only time he was here was when they were all coming after me. What's going on? Hi, doggos. Is he in there, maybe? It's 6 AM. Maybe that's why. Let's wait a while and see if he comes to his throne. Oh man, and I've been sitting on it. Hello. Thank God I didn't kill her.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth?
I'm a traveler. I have questions.
Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
I had no idea there were Thalmor here. Yeah, I can tell.
You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it.
You're not from Markarth, I take it.
As if this craggy wretch of a city could give birth to a superiorly bred mer such as myself. No, I'm not from Markarth. I was sent here to lead the Thalmor's interests in this corner of Skyrim. It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city.
Hide amulet. Why are you after Talos worshippers?
It's a religious matter. The Thalmor do not recognize Talos as a god. He was only a man who does not deserve a place in our pantheon. The Empire has agreed to accept our beliefs, and its citizens have a responsibility to cease their heretical worship. You're awfully
so
inquisitive.
ridiculous.
I like that. Perhaps you'd care to solve a little problem I'm having.
Really? Because whenever I've been inquisitive with Thalmor on the road, they just scream heretic and try to stab me. Okay, what do you need?
Ogmund the Scout. He's
Yes?
old, respected, and I know for a fact that he worships Talos in his home. But the Jarl has been hesitant to call for his arrest. I want you to break into his home and find evidence.
Hell no.
All right then.
Y'all, I cannot believe I've never been here in the daytime. Hello, Jarl Igmund.
Madanak has been found to be the true murderer of Markarth. On behalf of the city, I apologize for your wrongful imprisonment.
Well, thank you. Has the war been hard on Markarth?
It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them.
Okay.
Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started.
Wow. Okay, that clears up a lot of things, actually. The Empire lost the Reach before.
When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn.
they have beef with the Nords in general. Because what does an offering of peace really entail? Like, can they no longer worship their old gods either? And they probably won't ever accept you as a Jarl if they are under the impression that this is all Forsworn land. Why did you arrest the Nord militia? He said they were forced to because the elves found out, but maybe he'll elaborate?
The White Gold Concordat, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for.
Yeah. Oh man. I really appreciate, like, the intricacies of this. Let's also inform him that dragons have returned to Skyrim.
Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies.
That's true.
And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from dragon's fire here.
Marsha's like, so that's why my back hurts after sleeping at the Silverbloods Inn. Oh, we can purchase a home here as well. Let's actually finish our home at Lakeview Manor first, so we don't end up neglecting that all of a sudden. But you're the Jarl. I'm looking for work.
Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them.
Oh dear. Let's just say it will be done. I don't feel like I owe Modernok anything, honestly. He made me kill someone. He's not even going to, like, tip off the other Forsworn people that they shouldn't attack me or anything. He's just like, well, goodbye. The Forsworn are dangerous. So, yeah. Well, alright then.
I want no
goodbye.
mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
Okay. Hello. Stallion.
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward.
Oh, you're his uncle. I have a delivery from Bothila. Very discreetly hands this over.
Yes. Thank you. Here you go. Some gold for your assistance and your discretion.
I got you, man. Oh my, oh my. What a crazy time. Truly. Wow. You know what? I think we deserve a bit of a rest. And a bit of a read. I've been so curious about Barenziah ever since we read The Short Life of Uriel the Seventh. And there we learned that Uriel, for big parts of his life, was imprisoned in oblivion by Yagathorn. And this was somehow uncovered by Queen Barenziah. Also, there are other books in existence that is like the biography of Barenziah. And this is the real Barenziah. So I don't know really like what to expect here. You know what? You know what? The sound here is terrible. I don't understand how anyone can relax here. Let's go read somewhere quieter. Oh, brilliant.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
I just wanted a quiet place to read, man. I did not mean to throw a temper tantrum and throw your bow around. Let's try again, shall we? The Real Barenziah, Volume 1, by Anonymous. 500 years ago, in Mournhold, City of Gems, there lived a blind widow and her only child, a tall, strapping young man. He was a miner, as was his father before him, a common labourer in the mines of the Lord of Mournhold, for his ability in magica was small. The work was honourable, but paid poorly. His mother made and sold comberry cakes at the city market to help eke out their living. They did well enough, she said. They had enough to fill their bellies, no one could wear more than one suit of clothing at a time, and the roof leaked only when it rained. Oh man. But Symmachus would have liked more. He hoped for a lucky strike at the mines, which would garner him a large bonus. In his free hours he enjoyed hoisting a mug of ale in the tavern with his friends. He was a typical young dark elf of peasant descent, remarkable only for his size. It was rumoured that he had a bit of Nordic blood in him. In Symmachus's 30th year, there was great rejoicing in Mournhold. A girl child had been born to the lord and lady. A queen, the people sang. A queen is born to us. Okay, so is this Barenziah being born? When the time came round for the royal child's rite of naming, the mines were closed, and Symmachus dashed home to bathe and dress in his best. "I'll rush straight home and tell you all about it," he promised his mother, who would not be able to attend. "My son," she said, "afore you go, fetch me a priest or a healer, else I may pass from the mortal plane ere you return." Oh dear! Symmachus crossed to her pallet at once and noted anxiously that her forehead was very hot and her breathing shallow. Symmachus snatched up his cloak and hurried away. The streets were full of folk hurrying to the sacred grove, but the temples were locked and barred. "Closed for the ceremony," read all the signs. Symmachus elbowed his way through the mob and managed to overtake a brown-robed priest. "Have to the right, brother," the priest said. "My lord has bidden all clerics attend, and I, for one, have no wish to offend him." "My mother's desperately ill," Symmachus pled. "Surely my lord will not miss one lowly priest." "True, but the archcanon will," the priest said nervously, tearing his robe loose from Symmachus's desperate grip and vanishing into the crowd. "Oh no, this is awful." Symmachus tried other priests and even a few mages, but with no better result. So indirectly, if this is Barenziah being born, then indirectly she's sort of responsible for his mother's death? By being born? Armored guards marched through the streets and pushed him aside with their lances, and Symmachus realized that the royal procession was approaching. As the carriage bearing the city's rulers drew abreast, Symmachus rushed out from the crowd and shouted, my lord, my mother's dying! I forbid her to do so on this glorious night!" the lord shouted, laughing and scattering coin into the throng. Symmachus was close enough to smell the wine on the royal breath. On the other side of the carriage, his lady clutched the babe to her breast and stared slit-eyed at Symmachus. Her nostrils flared in disdain. "Guards!" she cried. "Remove this oaf!" Rough hands seized Symmachus. He was beaten and left dazed by the side of the road. Symmachus, head aching, followed in the wake of the crowd and witnessed the rite of naming from the top of a hill. He could see the brown-robed clerics and blue-robed mages gathered near the high-born folk far below. Barenziah. The name came dimly to Symmachus's ears as the high priest lifted the swaddled babe and proffered her to the twin moons on either side of the horizon. Yon rising, Yod setting. Oh, so that's the name of the moons. "Behold the Lady Barenziah, born to the land of Mournhold. Grant her thy blessings and thy counsel, ye kind gods, that she may ever rule well over Mournhold, its ken, and its weal, its kith, and its ilk. Bless her! Bless her! All the people intoned along with their lord the lady, hands upraised. Only Symmachus stood silent, head bowed, knowing in his heart that his dear mother was gone, and in silence he swore a mighty oath that he should be his lord's bane, and in vengeance for his mother's needless death, the child Barenziah he should have for his own bride, and that his mother's grandchildren should be born to rule over Mournhold. Wow! That's a long game you're playing there, Symmachus. After the ceremony, he watched impassively as the royal procession returned to the palace. He saw the priest to whom he'd first spoken. The man came gladly enough now in return for the gold Symmachus had and the promise of more afterward. They found his mother dead. The priest sighed and tucked the pouch of gold coins away. "I'm sorry, brother. It's all right. You can forget the rest of the gold. There's aught I can do here. Likely." "Give me back my money!" Symmachus snarled. "You've done naught to earn it!" He lifted his right arm threateningly. The priest backed away, about to utter a curse, but Symmachus struck him across the face before more than 3 words had left his mouth. He went down heavily, striking his head sharply on one of the stones that formed the fire pit. He died instantly. Symmachus snatched up the gold and fled the city. As he ran, he muttered one word over and over, like a sorcerer's chant. "Barenziah," he said. "Barenziah, Barenziah." Okay, so this next thing starts with Barenziah stood, so I'm assuming she's not a baby anymore. So some time has passed here. Barenziah stood on one of the balconies of the palace, staring down into the courtyard where soldiers milled, dazzling in their armor. Presently they formed into ordered ranks and cheered as her parents, the lord and lady, emerged from the palace, clad from head to toe in ebony armor. Oh, twins! Long purple dyed fur cloaks flowing behind. Splendidly caparisoned, shining black horses were brought for them, and they mounted and rode to the courtyard gates, and turned to salute her. "Barenziah!" they cried. "Barenziah, our beloved! Farewell!" The little girl blinked back tears and waved one hand bravely, her favorite stuffed animal, a grey wolf cub she called Wuffen, clutched to her breast with the other. She had never been parted from her parents before and had no idea what it meant, save that there was a war in the west and the name Tiber Septim was on everyone's lips, spoken in hate and dread. "Barenziah!" the soldiers cried, lifting their lances and swords and bows. Then her dear parents turned and rode away, knights trailing in their wake, until the courtyard was nearly emptied. Some time after came a day when Barenziah was shaken awake by her nurse, dressed hurriedly and borne from the palace. All she could remember of that dreadful time was seeing a huge shadow with burning eyes filling the sky. She was passed from hand to hand. Foreign soldiers appeared, disappeared, and sometimes reappeared. Her nurse vanished and was replaced by strangers, some more strange than others. There were days, or it may have been weeks, of travel. So she has been kidnapped, I suppose? One morning she awoke to step out of the coach into a cold place with a large grey stone castle amid empty, endless grey-green hills, covered patchily with grey-white snow. Oh my, everything is grey! She clutched Wuffen to her breast in both hands and stood blinking and shivering in the grey dawn, feeling very small and very dark in all this endless space, this endless grey-white space. She and Hannah, a brown-skinned, black-haired maid who had been travelling with her for several days, went inside the keep. A large grey-white woman with icy grey-golden hair was standing by a hearth in one of the rooms. She stared at Barenziah with dreadful bright blue eyes. "She's very black, isn't she?" the woman remarked to Hannah. "I've never seen a dark elf before." "I don't know much about them myself, my lady," Hannah said. "But this one's got red hair and a temper to match, I can tell you that. Take her. She bites. And worse." "I'll soon train her out of that," the other woman sniffed. "And what's that filthy thing she's got? Ugh!" The woman snatched Wuffen away and threw him into the blazing hearth. "No, not Wuffen!" Barenziah shrieked and would have flung herself after him, but was held back despite her attempts to bite and claw at her captors. Poor Wuffen was reduced to a tiny heap of charred ash. Okay, so I assume these people that have kidnapped her are Nords? I mean, since it said grey at first, I was like, oh, they are also like dark elf, but she said she hadn't seen a dark elf before. So I guess they may be Nords and are like on Tibber Septim's side in whatever war he's waging. Okay, so we're moving forward in time again now. Barenziah grew like a weed transplanted to a SKYRIM garden. A ward of Count Sven and his wife, the Lady Inga. Sounds very Nordic to me. Outwardly, that is, she thrived. But always there was a cold and empty place within. "I raised her as my own daughter," Lady Inga was wont to sigh as she sat gossiping when neighbouring ladies came to visit. "But she's a dark elf. What can you expect?" "Oh my god!" Barenziah was not meant to overhear these words. At least she thought she was not. Her hearing was not keener than that of her Nordic hosts. Other less desirable dark elven traits evidently include pilfering, lying, and a little misplaced magic. Just a small fire spell here and there, and a little levitation spell there. And, as she grew older, a keen interest in boys and men, who could provide very pleasant sensations. And, to her astonishment, gifts as well. Inga disapproved of this last for reasons incomprehensible to Barenziah, so she was careful to keep it as secret as possible. "She's wonderful with the children," Inga added, referring to her 5 sons, all younger than Barenziah. "I don't think she'd ever let them come to harm." A tutor had been hired when Johnny was 6 and Barenziah 8, and they took their lessons together. She would have liked to train in arms as well, but the very idea scandalized Count Sven and Lady Inga. So Barenziah was given a small bow and allowed to play at target shooting with the boys. She watched them at arms practice when she could, sparred with them when no grown-up folk were about, and knew she was as good as, or better, than they. "Yes, you go, Queen," literally. "She's very proud though, isn't she?" one of the ladies would whisper to Inga, and Barenziah, pretending not to hear, would nod silently in agreement. She could not help but feel superior to the Count and his lady. There was something about them that provoked contempt. I mean, I would too if I had been kidnapped and then raised as lesser than all my siblings in my new home. Afterward, she came to learn that Sven and Inga were distant cousins of Darkmoor Keep's last titled residents, and she finally understood. They were not raised to rule. This thought made her strangely furious at them, a good clean hatred quite detached from resentment. She came to see them as disgusting and repellent insects who could be despised, but never feared. Like they are not technically royalty, and so she sort of looks down on them because of that. Once a month, a courier came from the Emperor, bringing a small bag of gold for Sven and Inga, and a large bag of dried mushrooms from Morrowind for Barenziah, her favourite treat. The same courier seldom came twice, but all of them looked her over, in much the same way a farmer would look over a hog he's readying for market. Oh dear. In the spring of her 16th year, Barenziah thought the courier looked as if she were at last ready for market. Upon reflection, she decided she did not wish to be marketed. The stable boy, Straw, a big muscular blonde lad, clumsy, gentle, affectionate, and rather simple, had been urging her to run off for some weeks now. Barenziah stole the bag of gold the courier had left, took the mushrooms from the storeroom, disguised herself as a boy in one of Johnny's old tunics and a pair of his cast of breeches, and on one fine spring night, she and Straw took the 2 best horses from the stable and rode hard through the night towards Whiterun, the nearest city of any importance and the place where Straw wanted to be. But Mournhold and Morrowind also lay eastward, and they drew Barenziah as a lodestone draws iron. They continued on foot until late afternoon, keeping to side roads, and slept for several hours in an abandoned hut. They went on at dusk and came to Whiterun city gates just before dawn. Barenziah had prepared a pass of sorts for Straw, a makeshift document stating an errand to a temple in the city for a local village lord. She herself glided over the wall with the help of a levitation spell. By now, the gate guards would have been alerted to keep an eye out for a young dark elven girl and a Nordic boy travelling together. On the other hand, unaccompanied country yokels like Straw were a common enough sight. Alone and with papers, it was unlikely that he would draw attention. Together, they made their way to a run-down inn in the poorer quarters of Whiterun. Barenziah's dark skin and red eyes were not apparent, and no one paid any heed to them. They entered the inn separately. Straw paid the innkeeper for a single cubicle, an immense meal, and 2 jugs of ale. Barenziah sneaked in a few minutes later. They ate and drank together, gleefully, rejoicing in their escape, and made love vigorously on the narrow cot. Afterward, they fell into an exhausted, dreamless sleep. I just have this bad feeling that something is going to happen with Straw. I'm so worried. One day, Straw got them work as temporary guards for a merchant caravan travelling east. The one-armed surgeon looked her over dubiously. "Ha!" he chuckled. "Dark elf, ain't ya? Like setting a wolf to guard the sheep, that is. Still, I need arms." No pun intended. "And we ain't going near enough Morrowind so you can betray us to your folk. A homegrown bandit would as fine cut your throats as mine." The surgeon turned to give Straw an appraising look. Then he spun back abruptly toward Barenziah, whipping out his short sword, but she had her dagger out in the twinkling of an eye and was in a defensive stance. Straw drew his own knife and circled round to the man's rear. The surgeon dropped his blade and chuckled again. "Not bad, kids, not bad. How are ye with yon bow, Dark Elf?" Barenziah demonstrated her prowess briefly. "Aye, not bad at all. And you'll be keen on eye by night, boy, and of hearing to all times. A trusty Dark Elf makes as good a fighting man as any could ask for." "I know. I served under Symmachus himself afore I lost his arm and got invalided out the Emperor's army." "We could betray them. I know folk could pay well," Straw said later as they bedded down for their last night at the ramshackle lodge. "We could buy a little farm, you and me, Barry, and settle down all nice like." "Peasant," Barenziah thought scornfully. "No. Oh my god, this is so sad. She's using him." Straw was a peasant and harbored nothing but peasant dreams. But all she said was, "Not here, Straw. We're too close to Darkmoor still. We'll have other chances farther east." "My heart can't take this." The caravan went only as far east as Sungard. The Emperor Tibber Septim I had done much in the way of building relatively safe and regularly patrolled highways. But the tolls were steep, and this particular caravan kept to the side roads as much as possible to avoid them. Barenziah rather enjoyed the life. The garrulous surgeon had taken a liking to her, and she spent most of her evenings sitting around the campfire, listening to his tales of campaigning in Morrowind with Tibber Septim and General Symmachus. This Symmachus had been made general after Mournhold fell, the surgeon said. "He's a fine soldier, boy, Symmachus is, but there was more'n soldiery involved in that Morrowind business, if you take my meaning. But, well, you know all about that, I suspect." No, I don't remember," Barenziah said, trying to sound nonchalant. I've lived most of my life in Skyrim. My mother married a Skyrim man. They're both dead, though. Tell me, what happened to the Lord and Lady of Mournhold? Or is she going to find out now? Oh no, he doesn't know. The surgeon shrugged. I ain't never heard. Dead, I expect. 'Twas a lot of fighting afore the armistice got signed. It's pretty quiet now. Maybe too quiet, like a calm afore a storm. Say, boy, you going back there? Maybe, Barenziah said. The truth was that she was drawn irresistibly to Morrowind and Mournhold, like a moth to a burning house. Straw sensed it and was unhappy about it. He was unhappy anyway, since they could not bed together, as she was supposed to be a boy. Straw wanted to settle down permanently near Sungard, but Barenziah insisted on continuing their travels east. I'm the Queen of Mournhold by rights, she said, unsure of whether it was true, or was it just a daydream she had made up as a lost, bewildered child. I want to go home. I need to go home. That, at least, was true. After a few weeks, they managed to get places in another caravan heading east. By early winter, they were at Riften, and they were told no merchant caravans would be setting forth till mid-spring. Oh, that long, huh? Barenziah stood on top of the city walls and stared across the deep gorge that separated Riften from the snow-clad mountain wall guarding Morrowind beyond. Barry, Straw said gently. Mournhold's a long way off yet. Nearly as far as we've come already. And the lands between are wilds, full of wolves and bandits and orcs and still worse creatures. We'll have to wait for spring. There's Silgrod Tower, Barry said. The bridge guards won't let me across, Barry. They're crack Imperial troops. They can't be bribed. If you go alone. I won't try and stop you. But what will you do? Will you become a washing woman for them? Or a camp follower? No, Barenziah said slowly, thoughtfully. Actually, the idea was not entirely unappealing. She was sure she could earn a modest living by sleeping with the soldiers. She'd had a few adventures of that sort as they crossed Skyrim, when she dressed as a woman and slipped away from Straw. She'd only been looking for a bit of variety. Straw was sweet, but dull. She'd been startled, but extremely pleased when the men she picked up offered her money afterward. Oh my god, she isn't realizing they're seeing her as a prostitute. And poor Straw. Straw had been unhappy about it, well of course, and would shout for a while, then sulk for days afterward if he caught her at it. He was quite jealous. Oh my god, he's so in love with her. I feel bad for him. He'd even threatened to leave her. Not that he ever did. Or could. This book is enormous, guys. But I'm loving it. Like, this story spans years and years. But the Imperial Guards were a tough and brutal lot by all accounts, and Barenziah had heard some very ugly stories during their treks. The ugliest of them by far had come from the lips of ex-army veterans around the caravan campfire. Straw hated that kind of dirty talk, and hated it more that she had to hear it. But there was a part of him that was fascinated, nevertheless. Barenziah sensed this, and had encouraged Straw to seek out other women. But he said he didn't want anyone else but her. She told him candidly she didn't feel that way about him. That's at least good. But she did like him better than anyone else. Then why do you go with other men? Straw had asked on one occasion. I don't know. Straw sighed. They say dark elven women are like that. Barenziah smiled and shrugged. I don't know. Or no. Maybe I do. Yes, I do know. She turned and kissed him affectionately. I guess that's all the explanation there is. Wow. That's a lot to take in. Like, this story spans like more than 16 years. Wow. I don't know if Masha is feeling that well rested after that story, honestly. It's quite a lot to process, you know? And also, that story took
Outsiders aren't trusted in
quite...
Markarth. Best keep that in mind.
Sure. That took like quite a while to read. So I'm thinking it's a fitting place to end this episode. What I'm thinking is before we leave this place, we should at least visit the Dwemer Museum. And then after that we'll just figure out where to go from there, because we have so many options at this point. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!